Here's a very simple exercise that you can do that will help you receive a message from your spirit team. Now, over the years, this is one of the most frequent questions I get asked when people learn that, I'm in communication with my guides. I get guidance from my guides. I live my life by the guidance I get by my guides. And especially if you worked with me privately as a private client, my guides show up a lot in private client sessions. And so people, when they see or they hear that I'm in connection with my spirit team, my guides, my loved ones on the other side, often they want to do this too. They were like, I've been praying, I've been asking, but I haven't been able to get a message. I haven't been able to get any type of guidance. And so I want to give you this one simple exercise that you can begin to do this with. I have many, many, many exercises to do to help you with this, but this one I love because you will be able to get a message. And it's also, you may receive a healing in doing this as well. I know every time I've done this exercise, I've received a healing in it. And so I think you may as well. I first learned this exercise, this particular one, from Dr. Lisa Miller, but I put my own spin on it, and it has had a profound um, effect on my experience with connecting with my spirit team. Now, when I say spirit team, that consists of your guides, your loved ones who crossed over, who are now on the other side, angels, sometimes even pets that you've loved that are over there. Anyone in spirit who has your best interest at heart and who wants to offer you some type of guidance, some type of wisdom, some type of support in any form or format. So this is what your spirit team is. It consists of many beings or entities on that side, but they're all here because they have your best interest at heart and they want to be here for you and serve you in some way. So this is a way to get a message from them. So here's how to do this exercise. You want to sit somewhere very comfortable where you can be by yourself for a second. And you just want to simply, in the beginning, close your eyes and take in a few deep breaths when you close your eyes, right? I like to do it in through the nostrils and out through the mouth. And you just want to take in a few of those deep breaths, maybe three or four. And as soon as you begin to kind of take in these breaths and slow your breathing down, relax your body a bit. Feel your shoulders relaxing, your body relaxing in whatever seat that you're in, whether you're sitting in a chair or beanbag or on the floor, or on the bed or on the couch or wherever you are, to feel yourself kind of just relaxing fully into that space. And then as you do that, close your eyes, you're taking deep breaths. I want you to imagine that you're in the room that you're in, right? You're in whatever room you're in, whether that's your bedroom, living room, a dance room, it doesn't matter. Whatever room you're currently in, imagine that everyone who's ever had your best interest at heart, everyone that has ever been in your life, this could be a person, this could be an animal or a pet, but anyone or anything that has had your best interest at heart, imagine them coming into the room and sitting in front of you, sitting down in front of you. And especially imagine if these people are no longer with you physically, like they've transitioned, that they've died, and are no longer here. Imagine that person coming in now, or that being, that animal, that pet coming in now and sitting down in front of you. And just taking some deep breaths as you're doing that and seeing them all just circle around you in front of you where you're seated. And as they are finally there, I want you to ask them, do you love me? and then hear their response. You can hear it in your mind's eye, you can feel it in your body, however you want to, audibly hear it or energetically hear it. Then, after you've done that, I want you to imagine your higher self. You can call it your soul, you can call it your inner being, your God self. I want you to imagine that purely positive, high vibrating, higher aspect of you coming into the room as well and sitting down. It may be bigger than everybody that's come in before that has sat down. It may be a bigger presence. Just see it coming in, filling up the space even more of that room and sitting down. And when it comes to sit down, I want you to ask it, do you love me? And then I want you to hear its response, whether you hear it with your ears or in your gut, or you may feel it in your shoulders. However you hear it, audibly or energetically, listen for its response. And then once it's told you its response, I want you to imagine source coming in the room. This could be, again, you could call it God, you could call it the creator, you can call it the all that is, whatever name you have for it. Imagine this huge, benevolent, loving presence coming in, engulfing the room, bigger than your higher self, bigger than all the people and things and beings that are there who have your best interests at heart. Imagine it coming into the space, engulfing the room, and having a seat. And as soon as it sits down, I want you to look at it and ask it, do you love me? And again, with your eyes closed, your deep breaths, and your relaxed body, I want you to listen for the answer. And once you receive that answer, I want you to take a deep breath in and feel this presence of source of your higher self, of everyone and everything that has your best interest at heart sitting in the space in front of you. You can see them smiling. You can feel this energy pulsing from them towards you. And then I want you to ask all of them sitting there in front of you, what would you most like me to know today? In this moment, while I'm sitting in front of you, what would you most like me to know? What would you most like me to hear? And then again, take in a deep breath, relax your body, and receive their answer, receive their response. And after you do that, if you're dealing with some type of illness or disease, you can add this question. What's one thing you most want me to know right now that would help me achieve my desire for health, for healing, and wellness? And take a deep breath in and receive that answer. And as you do this, you've asked your question, you've heard their response. Take a deep breath in. Notice how you feel. And then say, tell each one of them, you could tell them as a group, all the beings there that had your best interest in mind, your higher self and source, the all that is. Tell them thank you. Thank you for coming to visit you in this way and sitting in this room with you, for sharing space with you. for sharing their energy with you, and for giving you their messages. And say thank you, and then you can open your eyes. Now take stock of how that felt. I know for me, I felt when I do this, especially the first time I did this, I felt an overwhelming sense and rush of being loved, of deeply being loved and being held. And especially as each one of them told me, yes, yes, I do love you. I could just like tears were coming to my eyes because I could feel it. It was truth. I could feel it in my body. And then as they gave me the messages, they were messages exactly what I needed to hear. I remember at the situation I was going through. I was going through something with my relationship at that time, and I remember what they told me was very specific to that relationship and helped me move through the challenge I was experiencing in that relationship at that time in a way that really brought transformation and healing to me and to the situation that I was going through when I followed what they told me. So I hope this has been, an experience for you because what you have just done is connected and had a real in time experience with your spirit team. That may not have been all of them. You could do this exercise as many times as you want. And what you'll find is the more you do it, more and more beings are going to show up in that room with you. Some that you may not have been familiar with before. But if you do this, you'll open this channel of communication more so that you can receive it in a way that is probably easier for you to receive it than you're just trying to receive it directly. So try this exercise many more times. You can do it as often as you want messages. I try to do it at least once a week to keep me connected and also just to raise my vibration. It just feels so good to me when I do this exercise. So I hope this has helped you. I hope you have had an experience with your spirit team. And please know that they are there for you. They want to be here with you because they love you and they have your best interest at heart. And they want to support you in whatever ways that you most desire support and most need it. And this is just a very simple exercise that you can do to connect in with them. So, hope this has helped. As always, I love you. Now go love yourself. Bye.